I would just add to that specifically what someone might do. If meet with an officer in the congregation and ask and express your concern, and try to do so respectfully, but say you're not hearing the gospel. And then if that doesn't work, then maybe you write a letter. You don't want to lawyer it up early. But you need to make your concerns known to the under-shepherds in the congregation if you're not hearing the gospel. And maybe they can tell you that you need to listen better, that it's actually there. And that you do hear the gospel in all sorts of ways. You hear the gospel in the reading of the scripture. You hear the gospel in the benediction. If you have an assurance of pardon, you hear the gospel then. In the Lord's Supper, you hear the gospel and you see the gospel. So there are other places to... Anyway, you need to start a conversation with someone in your church to talk about that.
Gospel is a very particular word or kind of speech in the Bible. From Genesis to Revelation, the gospel is God's promise of a son who will crush the serpent's head, forgive the sins of his people, raise them from the dead, and give them everlasting life solely on the basis of his grace for the sake of Christ.